What a match and a new gift to your fans back at home. Yes, this is what Arsenal has just offered to her fans back at Emirates. Amazing. Arsenal delivered a commanding performance at the Emirates Stadium, ending at 2025 with a 4-1 victory over title rivals Aston Villa. The win solidified their position at the top of the Premier League table, extending their lead and halting Villa's impressive 11-game winning streak across all competition. Revenge was sweet for Miracle Arteta, aside after their 2-1 defeat at Villa Park earlier in December. The final half was goalless and cagey, with Arsenal dominating possession but struggling to break down the resilient Villa defense. The game exploded in the second half as the Gunners scored 4 times in quick succession before Ollie Watkins grabbed a late consolation. The first goal came in with Gabriel Martinez. Gabriel opened the scoring with a powerful header from Bukayo Saka corner, building the ball past Emiliano Martinez after the keeper failed to claim it cleanly. At the 52nd minute, Martin Zubimendi doubled the lead, poking home from close range after a precise through ball from captain Martin Odegaard. And at the 69th minute, Leandro Trossard made it 3-0 with a fierce strike from the edge of the box following a frantic Arsenal attack, confirmed onside after the VAR review. Even the VAR could not deny Trossard that goal because it was so clinical and interesting. And at the 8th minute, substitute Gabriel Jesus curled in a superb fourth to cap the fall and make sure that Arsenal are the winners and the leaders of the EPL as from the second leg. At 90 plus 4th minute, Ollie Watkins scored a late consolation for Villa heading in during a stoppage time. Arsenal's performance. Arsenal were clinical in the second half, exploiting set piece and quick transitions. Their pressing intensified after the break, overwhelming Villa's midfield. What are some of the mistakes that Arsenal did that could have avoided the goal that Watkins scored? First half, profligacy. Despite controlling the game, Arsenal failed to convert chances. One with Victor Gyökeres heading just over the early on the crossbar, allowing Villa to stay in it until halftime. Late concentration lapse, conceding in stoppage time, continued a pattern of unnecessary late goals seen in previous matches like against Crystal Palace and Wolves. This is where they need to work on it that much. Drills on the same to make sure that the concentration is par even at the end of the game. Injury management risks missing key players like Declan Rice forced adjustments, but the squad depth shone through. Solutions and key adjustments for the next matches for Team Arsenal. They must sharpen finishing from the start, build on second half urgency by starting with higher intensity, utilize Odegaard's vision and Saka's delivery early to avoid tense scorelines. Maintain clean sheets late, reinforce defensive focus in the final minutes with better positioning on the set piece. Arsenal's head in 2026 with the momentum continue rotating effectively. Jesus off the bench while integrating returning players like Kai Havertz for deeper runs in the title race and caps. Aston Villa's performance, Unai Emery's side looked off the pace, especially after halftime, as their winning run came to a crashing end. Injuries and suspensions, that of Pau Torres, Matty Cash, and exposed the depths. Mistakes from the Aston Villa side, defensive fragility on the set pieces. Arsenal's opener came from a poor marking and Martinez error on this corner. Villa conceded multiple goals from the dead balls. Midfield overrun in second half. Amadou Onana and Yuri Tielemans were bypassed easily, leading to quick concession. Those 2 goals in 4 minutes early in the first half. Failure to adapt tactically. Emery's halftime change introducing John McChin did stem the tide. Substitutes like Daniel Malen came too late and the team collapsed under pressure. Lack of cutting edge, despite chances, Walking hitting the post Villa created little in open day. Solutions for Villa would be bolster set piece defense, drilling markings, and keepers commanding of the box. Villa have been vulnerable here despite strong form. And they should also improve on the midfield protection, use more of compact shape way. Top sides consider earlier tactical shifts to counter high presses, and they should also manage squad depth, addresses injury concerns in January, winter for robustness, leverage comebacks, specialists like Watkins more proactively on counters. Villa remains in the Champions League spot and title conversation, bounce back by reverting to narrow, resilient setups that fueled their streak. This result was a statement from Arsenal in the title race, while Villa will remain it as a rare blip in an otherwise outstanding campaign under Emery. And waiting to watch and see what Man City will be able to do to determine who remains at the top of the league. Will Man City win the match? If they do, they'll be still chasing Arsenal at a very close range, a difference of 1 to 2 points. But if Man City loses, then Arsenal will be clean with 5 points at the top of the table. The question is, will Arsenal win the Premier League after the 20 plus years of dryness? Engage with us in the comment section. Thank you.